What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing them the bacon NBA DFS video. It is Tuesday, December 3rd. We have an 11-game main slate on both Fanduel and Yahoo, and an 8-game main slate on DraftKings. So if you've never been to the channel before, anytime we have at least 5 games on the slate, we're going to give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position. These are early on projections and simulations. They will change throughout the day, so make sure you go check out FantasyTeamAdvisors.com about 2 hours before tip-off. That is when we'll have updated simulations and projections for you guys. So there's a lot of questionable guys throughout the day. That's what will bump up value plays or put some of these value plays down. So we're still going to give them to you. These are early projections, so make sure you check out everything throughout the day. So before we do these videos, we run 10,000 simulations in the background, and these are the statistics that the early simulations give. So if you've never been to the website before, make sure you check out FTA+. We do have a lot of free content, but we do have premium content as well. $10 for a day, $30 or $10 for a week, $30 for a month. But if you use the promo code Black Friday, you can get your first month for $15. $199 for a yearly pass. Use the promo code, and we only have a couple of them. I think one left now. We had one yesterday. Use the promo code NBA is back under the yearly pass. Instead of $199, get it for $74.99. Every package includes every single sport, everything. So nothing is hidden behind one sport, and that is it. So if you have not checked it out, make sure you check it out. As always, these videos are sponsored by Outlier.bet, so make sure you check them out. The link to sign up is down below. You're going to get a 7-day free trial to their premium package. If you do sign up in their normal package, we're going to give you a free month. If you sign up after 7 days to their premium package, we're going to give you 3 months free, which is a $90 value. And as always, we have giveaways every single video. 2 ways to win. First way, there will be a keywords or key phrase somewhere in this video. Listen for it and type it in. If you are chosen randomly with the comment picker, you will win a free week of FTA+. The second way to win, like this video, be a YouTube subscriber, and you gotta leave a comment on the video. If this video gets at least 50 likes and you've done the other things, you have a chance at a free week of FTA+. 100 likes on the video, a chance at a free month. 150 likes, a free year. 200 or more likes on any of our videos, a chance at a lifetime pass worth $500. So yesterday's video did not have 50 likes, but we did have people with the comment or the key phrase, and that key phrase was some sort of Cyber Monday was what it was. So we're going to roll this, and this will be the winner of a free week of FTA+. We had a comment, but not with the passcode here. There you go, John Drews. Cyber Monday can be fun day too. Yes, it can. So hopefully you guys had a great Cyber Monday, DFS-wise, football, basketball. We killed it with our props. So if you have not already checked out, the link to our free Discord is down below. We put out props last night, and they hit. And it was awesome what happened. So John, email me dfshelp1@gmail.com and let me know your username. Or if you do not have one, let me know a username and email you would like. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value at each position, and then we're going to build you guys a lineup. 1 on DraftKings, 1 on FanDuel, and 1 on Yahoo. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. So looking at all, and what I like this is you can use Outlier to look at all the over-unders and the spreads and the money line and stuff like that. So if I'm looking at some games to target today, just looking at the over-unders, the current over-under in the Dallas-Memphis game is 242, which I really like. Nuggets at Warriors, we've got a 239.5. We've got Pacers at Raptors, 238. We love to take teams against the Pacers because their pace of play is so high. Cavs at the Wizards, 235.5. And then Suns at Spurs, 230.5. So there are some great, very high scoring or predicted to high scoring games. So we want to take advantage of that. So that being said, we are going to use FanDuel today just because they have 11 games. So does Yahoo. They have 11 games. And while DraftKings does not have 11 games, so for whatever reason, I don't understand. So what we're going to do is we're going to use FanDuel, and we're going to give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks at each position. So hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll. So just looking at the point guard to start, Luka is back. He absolutely ate his last game, 70-plus fantasy points there. I've got him right now. Now, these are floor projections given no injuries and if they're going to get their normal amount of minutes. About 57 to 60 fantasy points. We're never going to usually predict 70-plus, but we're looking at about 57, 55, about 57 to 60 range for him. We got SGA right around 55 to 58. James Harden, he's been balling out lately, and his price has now gone all the way back up to almost 10K on FanDuel. 9,800. We got him right around 47 to 50 himself. Mid-tier picks that we're looking for. Darius Garland going about 37 fantasy points. Jordan Poole in that same game, 37 fantasy points. And then Fred VanVleet against Sacramento going about 36 to 40 fantasy point range. Now to find some value, dig in a little bit. You got Kaysen Wallace right around 26 fantasy points here. We've got Steven Castle right around 25, and TJ McConnell right around 25 to 27 himself. Moving to the shooting guard position, a lot of people in. You got some game time decision, but not as many as we had yesterday. So looking at shooting guard, we got Devin Booker right around 45 to 48 fantasy points. Donovan Mitchell right around 42. Kyrie Irving right around 42 to 45. Mid-tier here, Benedict Mathurin right around 32 to 35. Colin Sexton 32. And Jaden Ivey right around 31 fantasy points. And then digging a little bit lower and looking for some value, Lou Dort right around 28 fantasy points. Brandon Podziemski right around 28 as well. And then going a little bit lower, Karis LeVert right around 23 to 25 fantasy points. Looking at the small forward, we've got Scotty Barnes, 47 to 50 range. I like him in this matchup, especially against Indy. I love a Toronto stack here. We've got Jalen Williams going against Utah right around 45 to 48. Kevin Durant, 43 fantasy points. Mid-tier, we've got Norman Powell at 30 fantasy points. Desmond Bane at 29. Tobias Harris at 28. And then looking for some value if we dig in under 5K. Klay Thompson is questionable right now, but we're looking right around 25 fantasy points. Jonathan Isaac, 24 to 26. And then we've got Caleb Martin, right around 25 fantasy points. Moving to the power forward, Giannis got that questionable tag for an illness, but most likely he'll play. Let's see. Did not practice, so maybe he's got the flu. Whether or not he practiced on Monday, but he's probably going to play. Now, this is my only problem. He's paying up a lot for him. Maybe he has a stomach flu. Maybe he can't run up and down the court 37 minutes. I don't know. He is a freak, so maybe he's able. If it was me with the flu, I'm in bed for 3 days. But that's because I'm a baby. We've got Giannis right now, who's probable right around 56 to 60 for his price, though. I don't know if I'm going to pay up for him at $12,000, and he's got a little tummy bug. I don't know if I like that. We got Victor Wembanyama right around 55 fantasy points. Sabonis right around 45. Mid-tier for us here. We've got Jaren Jackson right around 36 fantasy points. Jarrett Allen right around 35. And DeMar DeRozan right around 34. And then finding some value, Trace Jackson Davis right around 27 to 30 fantasy points. Tari Eason right around 25 to 28. And then a little bit lower, Royce O'Neal against San Antonio right around 22 to 25 fantasy points. Now we move to the center position. We got Jokic at 12-2, got him projected at 66 fantasy points. That is a high projection, but he's a triple-double threat every single game. Didn't get it. He got it last game. Didn't get it against Utah or New York or the Lakers, but did get it against Dallas. 62, 57. If I'm paying up instead of Giannis with the tummy bug, I'm probably paying for Jokic here at 12-2 on every site. We've got Alperen Sengun right around 46 to 50 fantasy points. Karl Anthony Towns right around 45 to 48. Mid-tier, Miles Turner at 36 fantasy points. DeAndre Ayton at 35. And Jonas Valanciunas right around 35 himself. And then a little bit of value if you are paying down today. Mason Plumlee right around 24 fantasy points. Wendell Carter Jr. right around 23 to 25. And even lower, If you want to go down, Indy guy Jarris Walker, right around 22 to 25 fantasy points. So those are just some of the projections. If you want to see everything under the NBA tab, we got Vegas odds, we got bets, fantasy, NBA points allowed by position. We've got our chalk play. So if you play cash, you want to play chalk. If you play tournaments, you don't want to play chalk. You want to fade the chalk. We've got simulations for both DraftKings and FanDuel. We got projections for both DraftKings and FanDuel. And we even have a cheat sheet. On that cheat sheet, we have usually 6 to 7 plays at each position for cash, 6 and 7 plays for each position for tournaments. Then we got like 2 to 3 value plays at each position. So we've got a player pool usually right around 60 to 70 players, and then that can bring down your player pool a little bit to be able to simulate a little bit more. We also have some lineups, optimal lineups that are starting points, not an end-all be-all, but they are a great starting point to show you guys our thought process. So now what we're going to do is we are going to give you FanDuel, DraftKings, and Yahoo lineups. These are early lineups. These are tournament lineups. They can and will change once news comes out. Okay, so built the lineups. These are early projected lineups. Like I've said, the things will change a little bit. But here we got Brogdon all the way down to Pirtle. Now, looking at this, I think Scotty Barnes is probably one of my favorite plays of the day. Just because the matchup against Indy, the high over-under, I like this matchup here. So I want to take advantage of some of these Toronto guys. So I've got 3 in this DraftKings lineup. RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and then Jacob Pirtle, all going against Indy. In that same breath, we got Valanciunas here at center because I did not pay up for Jokic in this situation because that game is not on DraftKings. So for whatever reason, DraftKings can't have the same main slate as the other websites. So if Jokic was here, I'd obviously use him, but since he's not on DraftKings, I really love Scotty Barnes. So that's the lineup for DraftKings. Lineup for FanDuel, same thing. I've got Jokic in there. I've also got Scotty Barnes in there. I've got Scotty Barnes. I love him today. I cannot overstate that. So you got to pay down a little bit. You got to find some value here. So Jeremy Sokin, Trace Jackson Davis, also Lou Dort and Cason Wallace are all the value plays that I've picked here on DraftKings or on FanDuel to be able to afford Jokic. So Jamal Murray at the top, all the way down to Jokic on FanDuel. And the key phrase or keyword of the day is coffee, because we got to have some coffee. And then the Yahoo. So not very many people play on Yahoo, but I have gotten people to say, hey, I really want you to stay on Yahoo and build some lineups. So we've actually killed it on Yahoo overall. There's been a couple of days where we haven't, but overall we have, which is awesome. So we've got the value plays here, depending on where you play, but I've got Jokic in this lineup as well. Hartenstein, Wiggins, Isaac, Gershon, Cason Wallace, Jordan Poole, and Mishik here. I think that's how you say his name. Again, I don't know how to pronounce some of these names, so for whatever reason, let me know if I did it, if you guys know. But yeah, those are the lineups. Those are early lineups. If you want to see even more, check it out. I have been mulling around the idea of putting memberships here on YouTube. I don't really know what they would look like, but I was wondering, I've got a lot of subscribers here. Would you guys be interested in any sort of membership on here? And if you did, what would you be looking for in it? So that being said, very excited. It's Tuesday. We are already looking forward to NFL Week 14. Cannot wait for that. We'll have the videos out there. As you guys know, we'll do a stacks video. We'll do a main slate breakdown video. We'll do other videos. We'll have articles out there on the website. We'll have everything. So if you've never been with us for NFL, if you're new to the channel this week, matchup tool all the way down to the cheat sheet. We've got prop bets, projections. We're going to add simulations into here. We're very excited. So any questions at all, if you don't feel comfortable putting them down here, you can always DM me on our free Discord, which is down below, or you can even email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. That's what I've got in this video. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Let's look forward to NBA today and NFL this coming week. Good luck, and as always, let's bring home some bacon. Peace.